planning to hit the deck on this flight? Okay. Oh, great. I need the crew chief to remove the seat cushion from my asshole.
Yeah, and with these nice words from Jester, welcome to my first actual DCS video. Today I want to highlight how just insanely stupid Jester is sometimes. As you could see in the intro from the video, I keep dying a lot in the F4. I usually fly on the Red 4 side on Enigma's Cold War server. So flying the MiG-21 or Mirage F1, and usually the F4s are just like easy pickings. They are doing some air-to-ground stuff usually, and you can just fly to them, kill them, and I don't know, do some other stuff. So I wanted to see the other side, you know, I wanted to look if I can actually perform in the F4, and I came to the realization I cannot really. And I don't think it's really an issue of skill of flying or, I don't know-how. It's more a thing of Jester being bad and needing to fight Jester a lot. So you can't build the necessary SA or, I don't know, lock people with a radar or do anything really worthwhile. So this is why I'm really struggling, I think, and why I keep dying. So the sortie I'm showing today is the best I ever had in the F4 until now. And I must say, despite Jester, really. He really is a liability sometimes. So I try not to trust him so much. In the video you can see like I'm trying to lock a guy there, and I see him on the EWR report. There's multiple jets in the air from the Red 4 side. And Jester tells me it's a good lock, you know, and I was thinking, yeah, let's see if I can get close and maybe shoot a Sparrow at the other guy I've locked. But already I'm getting like anxious, and I break lock and try to lock again because the closure rate is not declining, and I thought not increasing basically. I was thinking this red bar in the reticle would need to be getting smaller because I'm getting closer to the target, but it should get smaller a lot faster. So, but Jester is saying, yeah, it's a good lock, and I have actually locked somebody. The bearing is not really the same according to the EWR report, so the lock might not be real here. But I'm still like, okay, finally I locked someone, so actually I'm just gonna shoot a Sparrow at him. And at this point, I mean, it might be the lack of experience for me not just breaking lock here and actually look outside the cockpit window if they're because on the EWR report I actually should see people in front of me, some multiple enemies actually, but I'm keep being so concentrated on the lock I have and on my radar screen so that I just don't even look outside the window. And here I just right now gonna fire that Sparrow, and it's going straight down. You can see in a minute here.
And oh, nails. Heads up, nails.
And as you can see, that Sparrow heads for some trees in the distance. And well, that's my first kill right there. I killed some trees. And then I look outside the window and I see multiple enemies just right in front of me. You know, there's two bogies over there, two MiG-21s. And I completely missed them. Just missed them because I was so concentrated on the radar screen and why the closure rate wasn't increasing and where I shot my Sparrow into. So that's my bad, but because I was trusting Jester, that's what happened. I'm now raid fighting two MiG-21s, and I'm in a bad position here because I saw them late, they saw me earlier, we merged and I didn't even realize it. So I'm in a raid fight here, looking at the speed I have for the raid fight, which should be optimally like 0.7 Mach, I think. And I have trouble, I'm too fast at this point, and also I lose like visual a lot on the enemies because I keep looking at my speed to see if I'm not too fast or too slow. I don't have the feeling yet in the F4 to decide whether I'm slow or fast. And at the very moment I was thinking, okay, I might be winning this fight because I come around and behind one of the MiG-21s, there's an F-14 coming in and killing the first guy here. Which I'm thankful for, actually. It's nice that there's actually a friendly to help, because I keep getting shot down by friendlies usually. Some F4s, which are probably struggling like me in the early days, keep killing me all the time. So that's another issue I face a lot.
We have a bandit, Fishbag, 12 o'clock, 1 mile.
And the other F4, the other MiG gets killed by the F-14 as well.
Locked bogey. Okay.
In the very moment I locked him, actually.
With the standard scan pattern.
Well, so that was nice. I still haven't killed anyone besides some trees with a sparrow. But I see on the AWR report there are actually enemies not that far away.
No IFF.
But of course, I can't IFF. And here I am, trying to look for a bogey I see on the EWR report. And I couldn't see him at all. I could not. And I merged with him and decided to just push through. Like when I don't see the guy I'm merged with, I tend to usually just extend. Because he will turn probably behind me and will be much slower. And I can just extend away and maybe, I don't know, go home and get there from another angle. But when I look back, I see there's a MiG-21 fighting, the one I merged with. He's fighting with another F4, which is nice. So I turn around and hope that I maybe get a good shot here. And you see him getting to the ground and I can get tone for a split second here, uncage the Seeker head and just shot the aim 9 at him, which luckily kills him. So that's my first kill of the evening, actually. I mean, I played for like 1 hour already and haven't killed anyone, and that's the first one. So I'm pretty happy about that. And shortly after I see a hind close to the ground. I assumed it was a hind because I couldn't really see from that far away if it's a hind or maybe a friendly helicopter. And Jester confirms that this one is indeed a bandit. So I locked him.
12 o'clock, 3 miles.
Yeah, he says it's a bandit and he's locked. And I shoot a sparrow. And you can see it's a good lock. Like the closure is decreasing, everything's fine. But it just doesn't track at all. I don't know if it's because the helicopter is too close to the ground and the sparrows don't work like that. I don't know. But then I won't use them. And I can keep the sparrows at home because it's just bad. So I go vertical, come back around, come from the top. Yeah, it's hard to see here when he's actually below me here. And what I realize always, like with aim 9s and helicopters, for them to give me tone, you need to be really close. And I get tone, shoot. There's no flares from the hind, which is unfortunate for him, but I kill him.
Hind gekillt. Das tut gut.
As you can hear, I'm pretty happy about that one, because usually I don't have many wins, so I take them with a little bit of excitement there. There's another bandit not that far away, 18 nautical miles. There's a MiG-21 in the air. And when I turn around for him, I can actually already see him up in the skies, and he's above me quite a bit. He's at Angels 18 or something, or 19. So I think, cool, Jester, just search the sky. I mean, he must be right there. There's nothing blocking or so. It's an upwards looking radar, so I should be able to just lock him. And you can see him right there. There's a small speck in the clouds, and I think, yeah, well, You can lock him, but he doesn't. Like, he doesn't even see them. And I can see a little speck on my radar screen, and I was like, just lock him, please, do it, do it. And he just does not. And I really try that. So at this point, I'm like, okay, that guy is hot on me. He's coming from above.
Lock diesen Pfeifenkopf, Alter.
And I'm getting anxious. I'm like, just lock him, but he doesn't. He just doesn't. So I go for a flood kill here. I put the radar into ACM mode and just shoot that sparrow. I used nose aspect here. I keep just putting a nose aspect on the Jester seat there. And I'm lucky that it actually tracks. Yeah, and as you can see, I'm pretty happy about that. And because it doesn't happen very often that you actually kill people when you're head on. Like, they keep either just dodging the sparrow, or more often the sparrows just don't track at all. So that's my third kill right there. And I am apparently, Jester tells me I'm on somebody's 6, but I don't see anyone in front of me. And when I look to the left, there's the guy, and he's raid fighting me. Like, he's so far to the left. I don't know why I should be on his 6, but I can turn around. He's pretty far away. I lose some speed here, but I get him into my hut and be able to just uncage the seeker head again and kill him. And he doesn't flare. He just didn't see me. Yeah.
Haha, nochmal den Mick gekillt, Alter!
And
Was
he's
ist
dead.
los?
So that was my fourth and last kill.
Und ich hab noch Fuel, um nach Hause zu kommen. Oh.
And I'm happy also that I still have fuel to get home, which sometimes doesn't happen because I keep forgetting that this thing just consumes fuel like nothing else, especially when you're in burner. So the only thing Jester right now I feel is good at is diverting me to an airfield. So I don't need to put in Tarkan or anything else. I just say, bring me home, and he's gonna bring me home, which is nice. I mean, it's something at least. So I make my way to the airfield, and still struggling with landing sometimes. Here, first error is that my seat is not high enough. I'm playing in VR, and then you just don't see anything when you have a high angle of attack. And yeah, I think I'm aligned pretty well here, and try to touch down gently.
Nails, 7 o'clock.
Yeah, always chasing that tone and coming down nicely here.
Nice landing, man.
Oh,
Yeah. And even Jester tells me nice landing.
well done.
And that's about the only nice thing you can say about him when he congratulates you. That's a good feeling right there. So, thank you for watching the video. Just subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to do more F4 videos here. So, have a good one. Bye-bye.